What's poppin'? It's X-plicit Critics. We're here with the Luke Cage. What?
Well, like that.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh, I was gonna do something. This is episode 5 review. We have the previous 4 episodes on the channel if you want to go peep those if you haven't seen them. We're gonna give our initial thoughts before we go into spoilers, which there's a bunch in this fucking episode. How'd you like this one? Coming off a prison episode where it showed like his origin.
I feel like this is gonna be like the start of him actually getting in, like showing the actual character of Luke Cage and showing what he's about, like how he's gonna help his community and all.
You didn't think that last episode was?
No, but now everybody knows.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah, that's true.
So now it's like he can fully, because before he was always wore the hoodie, which I feel like he's gonna keep doing that. But everybody knows like what's behind the hoodie.
That's true.
And like the image is there now, and people know. Well, some people know his full capabilities.
Yeah.
And that, for the most part, he's there for a good reason. I like this episode overall. It's a pivotal moment. So
it was. The one thing though that stood out to me is like it was by far the slowest episode to me, but it was still like it caught my attention the whole fucking time.
Because this is the first episode where he's helping everyone in it.
Yeah.
So it's like not only is he like pops and all that, like the personal stuff's out the way. Like how is he gonna do better and how is he gonna make the changes? And then you saw, and then they just so conflicts.
Yeah, there really wasn't that much action in this fucking episode. Mm-hmm. There was a little bit from Cottonmouth dudes, and then Luke Cage did.
Yeah, just
some
Luke
stuff.
Cage going around.
Yeah, that's like it.
Like doing the favors, but yeah, it was more like the street politics.
And it like a philosophical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. But overall, I like this episode. Mm-hmm. Like some people that aren't down with Luke Cage, I feel like they would have thought, "Oh, it's taking a turn for the worse," though. Because the other one was kind of action heavy. 4 had a lot of shit in the prison. Nothing in the real world because they didn't really show shit in the real world. It was just all flashbacks. But it was a lot of fighting in episode 4. There's like nothing in this one. One of the main critiques I hear people saying is it's not fast enough. And this episode is definitely not going to be fast enough for some people.
Oh, they like the whole everything overall? I mean, compared to... Jessica Jones wasn't that fast.
Oh, fuck.
So I feel like that's the
slowest. But a lot of
one.
people slept on Jessica Jones. Like, they only stuck with Daredevil. And this is kind of slower than... At least this episode...
This is a lot slower than Daredevil.
This episode's a lot slower than Daredevil. Alright, let's go into spoilers. So, I just want to say that intro was hard. I don't know who the light-skinned dude in the club that was rapping... First of all, that beat was hard.
That guy, he sings "Classic Man." I'm a classic. You don't know that song, but yeah, he's nice.
He was good though.
He's
nice. Good. I'm not sure if I really listened to him, but he was still. That was a nice song, like well crafted, great lyrics. Nothing was really happening other than Cottonmouth was like feeling it out, and then Luke Cage was like cleaning up the building rubble. Yeah, but that was still nice. It was nice. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he didn't write the song. They wrote it specifically for the show, but it was still good.
Yeah, that's what I liked about like all the intros. Like they bring someone in.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
That was nice.
But I didn't understand like he didn't have to go through the rubble because it would confuse me what he was actually looking for.
Yeah, that's true. Because, what the fuck? Who else was in there?
Yeah. So, but then when Misty came, she found that picture, like, in, like, a couple minutes. So it was like...
Yeah.
So was he actually looking for the picture, or...
Well, they're trying to harp on that Misty Knight is, like, a super good detective. They're trying to make her seem like she's above and beyond, like, everybody else. So they're trying to make it seem like she's a super good detective. So maybe that's why she found it so quick and he didn't find shit. But I feel like it was more just to do the song.
I think that's like, how the hell are you gonna...
Yeah.
even if she did have like the action replay shit.
That's true.
It's a fucking building falling, like. But
this was where Cottonmouth sent out his dudes to recoup the money that Luke Cage stole from all his stash spots. Mm-hmm. So he sends everybody out to fucking pay up from all the businesses.
Hey, that motorcycle though was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was.
That was a sick ass motorcycle.
And then who tells Luke Cage? Oh, that one chick.
Daughter of the baseball.
Yeah, the baseball player.
Because he stole the championship ring.
Yeah,
she was just going around popping fools.
Yeah, so that was cool. That was a cool little like, basically like scene to scene. He was just popping different people. I don't know. It seemed a little too lackadaisical though, because he went up to the dude that got shot, and he's just like, "Oh man!" Like it wasn't even serious or anything.
It was. The only problem I had with that was like how, like, because he did get the new threads from like Dapper Dan and all that. But they would shoot him earlier, so the continuity kind of bothered me. And I was like, how is he still looking all fresh in this suit right now?
That's true. What also happens in this episode, Claire from fucking Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Well, she wasn't really in Jessica Jones that much, but she was.
But that's when they first met.
Yeah, but she was in both seasons of Daredevil, right? Mm-hmm. So she comes to Harlem. I guess that's where her mom stays.
She's been in everyone.
But this was good because they really tied it in. Like they tied it in how she got fucking fired, and that happened in Jessica Jones, didn't it? Or Daredevil 2? Daredevil.
Well, she got fired? It happened in Daredevil
2, yeah, right?
Yeah, season 2.
She got banned or barred
because remember she like she did undercover healing and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And then they met upstairs on the roof. But for her, like from this point going on, to get clarification, I feel like you have to watch Jessica Jones. Like, you don't have to watch Daredevil so much.
Well, she told what her fucking deal was, that she was...
Yeah, but you don't understand the relationship that her
between
and
Jessica
Luke,
Jones and Luke had.
But also, that's when Claire started her relationship with Luke Cage. Because that's when she started taking care of him. And how she first learned about, like, oh, how am I going to solve this situation about his skin, but also healing him.
You mean Daredevil?
No. Claire healed Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was their first meeting, and then that whole...
So you think people wouldn't get it just from what she says in this episode? Because she basically tells how she met Luke. Like, he got shotgunned to the head.
Oh, yeah, she did say that.
So, that was cool, though, because she said, like, I want to help these people that have special abilities, and that's dope, because that's fucking... They're setting up to be Night Nurse from the fucking comics, so that was cool. Also, there's a dope scene in this episode where Shades tells Cottonmouth, "Hey, we got a thing that can deal with Luke Cage," and he shows him the gun, the Judas. The Judas. That shit is hard, and he shows him and blows up.
It fucking drills into them and then just
blows
explodes.
Up. But they shout out. They gave the invasion a shout out because they said the metal's not from this earth, so that means it's some of the what are those aliens called? What are they called?
The Chitauri?
Yeah, the Chitauri. So it has to be some Chitauri metal that they're using, because that's the only invasion that they could fucking be talking about. I was hoping he was gonna say fucking vibranium, but nah, that's cool. So it's some alien metal, and that's why it can't be traced. They're saying like you can't get it in metal detectors. And they were saying Justin Hammer's doing it. So they're giving Justin Hammer a lot of shout-outs. He's from Iron Man 2. Mm-hmm. So that was cool. They're connecting it a lot.
Well, yeah, and after Stark retired from making weapons, he had monopoly over the weapons and shit like that, too.
I hope we see him again, because I love Sam Rockwell. He's a fucking great actor.
That fool is fucking hilarious.
He is. So then we have the memorial scene, which is like the climax of the episode, I feel like. Which, to be honest, it was cool, but I was like, why the fuck is every main character from the show in here at one time and nothing's happening?
Oh, I knew. I mean, you know why they're there.
I know why they're there, but nothing's happening. Like, they told Luke not to come.
What were they going to do? See, that's what I didn't like.
Well, Chick was going to try to shoot Cottonmouth. He could have died.
Yeah, he could have. But
Like
he
Luke
went in there
walks
and
in
stopped
right
because
before.
she was about to.
Luke walks in right before.
Yeah, well, a coincidence. It's like, come on, like that's perfect
I wasn't
timing.
mad at it,
But
it was just
I didn't like the
come
fact
on.
like the way Misty told him not to come. Like
Yeah,
it made it seem like if you come, like I'm gonna arrest you or something.
Yeah.
But it's not. She just sits there and just
Nothing
lets the shit
happened.
happen. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, that was a wasted threat or empty threat. So. But yeah, I was cool with because her whole motive was like this fool has, the whole legacy thing I thought was just dope. Because that's, like, it's like, oh, this guy is ruining my father's legacy by taking this away. And he doesn't give two shits about my legacy, so I'm going to end his legacy.
Oh, yeah.
And then so Luke Cage came in there and was like, nah, I got this. You don't need to do that. And the way he squished the gun inside the purse.
I'm like, come on. What else did
The purse
she have
is totally
in
fine.
What if she would have had her fucking cell phone in there? Like,
yeah.
it just squished that shit.
Fucked up everything in there.
But then they gave pretty two inspiring speeches. Those were dope.
Yeah, and I liked how Cottonmouth went first. Because his speech was nice.
Okay, first off, Cottonmouth, we've said this before, but Cottonmouth is nice.
Oh,
he's a great actor, hard in the...
If you haven't seen
he's so dope.
House of Cards,
he's
nice in House of Cards too, yeah.
But he's dope in this show. Like,
so
and
nice.
He's hilarious. His laugh is hilarious.
Yeah.
His face is like scrunches his face and shit the whole time. I love it. Yeah. But he's a great villain. He's a good villain. So they did that, and then they shouted out some people, which was dope. I didn't think they'd do that, but they shouted out Billy Strawhorn, Teddy Riley, Big L.
Oh, everybody from
and
Harlem?
ASAP Rocky. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
ASAP Rocky and Big L in the same fucking...
You know he wasn't comparing them. He was just saying everybody from Harlem.
But I feel like there's been more than that.
But think about it. Big L was then. He was a legend. But now, ASAP Rocky...
I mean, he's huge.
For this hip hop generation, they like look. I don't know why, but they just feel like the current is better than what was in the past.
You motherfuckers should have shouted out Immortal Technique, catch a dick. But whatever.
I mean, there's a lot of people from Harlem too.
No, I know there is. That's the whole thing that I had with the Biggie poster. Like, come on, put a Big L poster up because Biggie ain't even from fucking Harlem. So why? Just because he's from New York, he just gets it. But that's cool. But that whole scene was dope. Like he even Luke Cage said afterwards, like, I liked embarrassing you in front of everybody instead of behind closed doors. So that was cool. Like it was a battle of like speeches, not like.
But yeah, because that's what I liked about like this whole series. It wasn't just how because they can easily just keep taking each other out and stuff like that. But it doesn't send the right message. And it's like the image, it like destroys their image.
Yeah, true.
And they're trying to do things the right way, but then it's like, or around the system while using the system.
I'll keep saying this. I love Cottonmouth. And to be honest, like,
he is nice.
He doesn't seem like he's that bad of a dude. He sticks to the fucking G code. Like, he has some sort of moral fiber. Like,
when that nigga came up with the book and interrupted him, he was like, "Oh, this is a classic case of such and such. We should just like let him, like if we see him coming, just go on the other side of the street." Was that this episode?
I don't think it was this episode.
It probably wasn't. That shit was nice. He gets Cottonmouth with this.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's savage.
Nice. All right, let's rate this episode.
I give this episode.
He hasn't been here for any of the other reviews yet, so we can't really compare yet. But I'll go first. I'm gonna give it
Don't say 7.
An 8.5.
Damn.
Oh, you know what? No, you're gonna give it a 7?
I was gonna give
it a 7. Okay, I'm moving mine down to 8. But then that means it's the weakest episode for me, and I don't think it was.
Fuck! You guys gave it like 9s and 8s? I guess it's kind of hard for me because I watched all of them just straight through.
Yeah, I did.
Rather than.
Yeah, you know what? That's more accurate though. 8. This might have been my weakest episode, not because I think it was the weakest, just because. No, I can't.
I feel like this is a strong, meaningful episode.
Yeah, maybe 8. 8. I'm sticking with it.
but I feel
You're
like
gonna give it a 7?
it was a light, maybe like 7, 7.5. Like at the most, I'll give it a 7.5.
All right, 7
to a 7, because it is an important episode. But also, it's like it is kind of slow. And
it's the slowest out of the first 5 at least.
Yeah, but I don't know. Every episode is really good.
Yeah. Because you haven't been here for the other ones, what was your top episode up to 5?
I don't even know. They like blend. I liked
4 was by far the top for me. I fucking love that episode. And then I think
that's the one we started robbing everything.
No. 4 was the prison episode, the whole origin.
Oh my, okay, 3 then, because 3's the one we
Fuck 3. That's
what
fucking. That's what Swaggy J. That's what Swaggy.
That's when we started robbing everything, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then I like that one. He's like, y'all niggas can't do anything to me. I'm just walking here. And
That's exactly what he said too. He's like, cause Luke Cage finally did something. Like he switched.
I wouldn't say finally did something. I feel like he just
he switched up his mood. Like he's going after things now. He didn't do that before that. All right, we'll catch you with the next episode.
How the fuck are you gonna tell me Havoc is introducing Scott Summers to the fucking X-Men? Oh, they're not even into that. They're not even the X-Men in this movie. It's like a first.
Yeah. It's like, oh, the X-Men were dead, but we're gonna bring them back.
And Mystique can catch a dick. She did not. Yo, this gay motherfucker. Oh my god! Look at the dick. Yo, that was. I haven't seen it. So, have you ever seen it? I have. I have.
And I liked it.
Anyway,
Why do you like it?
because, oh my god.
It's so nice.
Got a nice sample, nice beat, fucking.
It's well lyrical, it's really nice. The flow just matches.
It fits his voice. And it's a really good, like, message.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's what fit even better with the
sample.